All right, today I'm going to show you how to separate images. Sometimes you'll buy a set of files that will come grouped as a PNG or JPEG all in one image, and you need to separate them into smaller images. Sometimes fonts will come like that, like special artsy fonts. So first we would go and find the image. This is 5 different designs. It's all in one. They're all grouped together, so if I want to separate them, this is what I would do. I would go to Tools, select the rectangle, and I'm going to zoom in on this just a little bit so that you can see better. I don't want to go too far, so I would start here and just drag the box around. I try to get it as close as possible because we're also going to make it transparent. So once we have that, we go to Image, crop the selection, File, Export, and we're going to name this one I drop F-bombs. So since right now it's a JPEG, we are going to change the extension to PNG. It's not transparent yet, but we're going to do that in just a second. I just want to get that saved. Now I'll go back up here before I do anything else, and I'll undo, and it brings us back to this. And then I'll do the same thing again with the next one. Group it. It's a little time consuming, but sometimes that's just how files come, and this is what you got to do. So Image, crop, File, Export. We'll call this one picture PNG. It is. And export. Undo. We're back again. Next one. Here. Drag it in. Image, crop, File, Export. And make sure it's PNG. Export. Good. And back to undo. Then that one, image, crop, file, export. Sorry, I have a little bit of a sinus issue and sore throat going on here. It's a PNG, export. You can only get a PNG by exporting. You can't save it. It's not an option. And that's what you want to save files for, especially if you're printing them for sublimation. That way they maintain a transparent background. They can also be layered. So image, crop, file, export. And export. Now we've got them all ungrouped. So now one by one, we will go and make them transparent. I'm just going to go right here to open recent, and it'll show you the things that you recently saved. So I'm just going to reopen them all right here so that they're all on the screen. All right, that should be all of them. We can close this original one, just discard the changes so it keeps it as it is. And now we'll start with this one. I want to make the background transparent, so I'm going to add a transparency layer, add alpha channel. I'm going to go over here to Tools, select. Being it's just blue and white, we can do the color select, select anything white, delete on the keyboard, done. File, we're just going to overwrite, make sure this is the PNG and the file there, otherwise click on export and resave it. So we're just going to overwrite that. So now that's a PNG. So we can close that one, discard any changes. This one, same thing. The white's all independent, so layer, transparency, alpha channel, tools, select by color. Remove all the white. File, overwrite. We can close that one, discard. This one, layer, transparency, add, tools, select, color, delete, and overwrite. Close, discard. Layers, transparency, alpha channel, tools, select, color select, all the white, delete, overwrite, discard. And the last one, layer, transparency, add, tools, select, color, and overwrite, and close. Discard changes. We can minimize that. Now we can go here, open up a new file. And now we're in Inkscape. I use Inkscape and Gimp kind of hand in hand to accomplish a lot of things. So now we are going to open these files that we just downloaded. They're in my downloads because that's where the originals were. And you'll see them all right here, the PNGs. Your original file is still intact right here. But these are all the individual files that were created and made transparent. So now we'll open that. And we have our image. Now we're going to resize this, change to inches, lock the parameters so that it maintains its aspect. Then I'm going to make this 3 inches wide. No, I need it to be about 3 1/4 high. So there we go. So that one's done. Then we will import the next one. Once we have a file up, then we can just import and have them all on one working screen. So we will open this one, same thing. It's already set to inches. I want it to be 3 1/4 high. There. File, import. Next one. Open, same thing. 3.25 high. I'm going to go ahead and change this document size. I'll be printing this on 13 by 19 paper, so inches, width, 13 by 19. Now we got plenty of room here. Then we're going to import another. And we're going to change this to inches. And we want 3 1/4 high. And import. Last one. 3 1/4 high. All these designs can be gotten at, I think it's SDP Designs. make sure here. I'll put a link in the files. Well, they won't be the designs. They'll be finished products with these designs on them. But I'll put a link in the information. It's SDP mugs or SPD mugs. And these will be available on coffee mugs. And I like to just start there, align them, and I make duplicates. Oops. Do that. I hate when they don't drag. Control D creates a duplicate, and you can just drag it right off. Same thing again, Control D, another duplicate, drag it right off. So then from there, I actually like to just group each row, highlight, Control G, groups them. That way I can situate them on my page with how I'm going to print. So I like to even them up. This one here distributes the spacing between them evenly. So being this is going to be sublimated, these need to be mirrored, and that will be one page. So we'll file, save as. And I'm going to save this on my desktop because I have a file for her. Sure I do. Yep. And we will save. So that's it. And then from there, I would go to print them in my sublimation printer. And that is all there is to it. Right, until the next time.